What up, what up, what up? We out here again in the ASTD. We're going to show y'all how to solo Malevolent raid, bro. So this raid's pretty easy. Similar as the path raid that we just showcased as well. There are multi-methods of soloing all these raids. Again, different units, different loadouts, but you already know. We're going to go with our pretty much most efficient loadout in this entire game that we've made. So we're going to go show a little Malevolent raid and show y'all how it's done. Let's do this. Now, I know I've soloed this raid plenty of times and showcased it quite a lot in regards to, just playing it. But we're actually going to solo it per the series now. And in doing so, I hope you guys enjoy. So it's going to be the same setup and placements as everything else. I don't know why Roblox is kind of doing this weird it just happens in All-Star Tower Defense, bro. I don't know what's going on. Roblox honestly just does this in different aspects in different games. I don't know why. But we're actually going to put idle up here past this lane, okay? Because again, we're implementing and using the Fear Volt in our loadout. He is pretty much the staple when it comes to just getting our early wave clear and whatnot so much more efficiently. So we'll go ahead and place him, upgrading him twice. We're going to go ahead and get the buff from idle, catch these guys back here, and then we're going to stop controlling. Simple as that. Put in the rest of these upgrades. We actually are going to get pizza and idle up again in 2 waves. Honestly, bro, this raid is pretty easy, similar to any other raid that we've done. I don't just make them easy. You can actually use this setup, this loadout, and be just fine. So again, upgrade 3 or 4 on the Fear Volt. Get about 3 or 4 of them out there and just let them cook. Now, this raid will get to a point at wave 9 where there's so many enemies on the map. So what you're wanting to do at that point is make sure you got at least one that is maxed, okay? Make sure you got at least one that is maxed. We got pizza to 9 already. Idle is 9, so we're going to get her up to 11, or to 14. There we go. Idle's at 13. So, honestly, by wave 9, I think wave 9 is going to be the magic number for us. It's going to be like, oh, there's too many enemies on the map, which is cool. We'll be prepared for it. I'm going to go ahead and put Evil Shade down here. Upgrade him as much as we can. Idle is again now at level 14. Pizza's level 9. There it is. Too many enemies on the map. Well, let's see about that. So we're just literally going to come up in here in the meat of it and just press our ability. GG easy. Skip wave and continue leveling Evil Shade. I hope that y'all are enjoying the series thus far, bro. Again, we still got a lot more to cover, given the fact that I'm doing absolutely all the raids in regards to All-Star Tower Defense. And again, that includes all the category raids and all the ones that people just don't want to go do it by themselves. I'm going to show y'all how you can do those raids by yourself, bro. You're going to be able to solo every single raid out here anytime you want, and you'll also be able to go into any multiplayer aspect and help someone beat the raids. Direct your friends to the videos and things like that, bro. It'll help us out a lot. Show people how you solo the raids and, direct them to my videos that I helped you with and let them start getting things themselves, and then y'all can run together and do other things, you know what I mean? Direct them to these videos, bro. It's all for you. Bro, what? There we go. So we got there now all 8 of our fears. He's all upgraded all across the board. At this point, bro, you already know what the deal is. Put out our Gojos. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do here now is check out Evil Shade's range, and I'm just going to put Mochi, you know. So, we're going to put a Mochi here. Let him start covering there, and then we'll put a Mochi here. That way he can kind of cover things going around this bin in both lanes. And again, if y'all need it, that safety Mochi, put him about here. Okay. So then it'll start hitting in that lane as well as the joined lane. But again, max units reach, pretty much a done deal now, bro. We're going to get in a situation again where it's going to be like, oh, too many enemies out here. Well, not with the Fear Volt. There is definitely not. And you just keep on smacking, bro. That's all you do. Keep on smacking. Nothing they can do. Again, these units fear us now, bro. There we go. Oh, I lost my buff. It's alright. We just out here honestly playing around, to be honest. I mean, honestly, there's nothing we're doing now except for waiting for the bosses. That's it. Now, sure, you could probably push this up a little bit if you wanted to. Like, honestly, you could probably build this right here and utilize putting the fear on this platform. But the thing is, this lane here is going to go all the way over there, and it could potentially be missed. Not saying that the fear can't reach back there, but you see what I'm saying? Like, they'd have a little bit of leeway to get away from you. So that's why I put my units here, just to be more efficient. All of these lanes converge in this area, so there's nothing that's going to be missed. But you can pick and choose where you want to build your lanes and whatnot. That's up to you, up to y'all. Um, I just prefer to go with where I build all my lanes in regards to this map. So there we go, the bosses are coming out. And as we see here, 3 bosses, all 9.79 billion HP. They'll be gone in just a second. And now this Mochi's hitting them at this angle here, just barely inside of that one corner. I was hoping that he'd really just be hitting them around this and then just covering these two, but seems that he's kinda, I done placed him in a more efficient spot and he's actually slowing them way down back there. So this boss would definitely be getting there way later, but it's all good. So we're checking the range now for Gojo, seeing where we can start time stopping. I say we can probably start time stopping when this buddy here gets into it. He's still got a little bit of ways to go, but we'll start time stopping the second that either of those guys can get into range. We'll start here with the one in the back as well, just to make sure. There we go. So now guaranteed the ones in the front. Actually, this one would be furthest away, wouldn't it? Yep. There we go. That's cool. So now we'll go ahead and start time stopping. There's one. There's two. There's three. And there's four. GG easy, bro. Nothing to it but to do it. I hope y'all enjoying these raid series so far. This is Malevolent raid, bro. And this is pretty much a done deal. Now, in consideration, we're going to be needing to cover 6-side raid at some point. Gojo is technically the unit that you get from there. So, in hindsight of that raid, I'm not going to be using Gojo within it, since that's technically the raid that y'all would be needing to play to get him his 7-star within, right? So I will instead use a different time stop unit. Uh, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go with Jakado Ascended, since he is a prestige unit that anyone can get as long as they get their 7 prestiges out the way. He is, when you ask for power and you do that 3 times, you get Jakado Ascended. So I think I'm going to switch just for the 6-sided raid, switch out Gojo for him, and then just give y'all that raid. But I'm also going to cover before that time frame Crystal Caverns, because I'm going to want to use the past founder in that raid as well, solely for the fact that the upcoming maps that we have, the raids that there are. The hills are a little bit offset and just not super efficient for me. There's a few that are, but honestly, I just like seeing the pass founder go out and just smacking units. So inside of wanting to use the pass founder, I'm going to cover Crystal Caverns next. In doing so, we'll be using the Fear Volt, we'll be using Evil Shade Final, and we'll probably be just crushing that map just as it is. That way, when I want to, I can just lock in and just use the Pass Founder in all the other maps. Because honestly, using a summoner in this game is just so much more fun in conjunction with a boss dealer. I don't know why. I just like my summoners. I'm a summoner in any game that I play, so I mean that's kind of what it is. But as you see, I mean, like I said, these boys are dying. He was actually the first one to die, and I thought he'd be the last since he was slowed so far away. And that's all good. As we see there, he's gone. So who's number two? You? Or are they going over there? Evil Shade's kind of like, yeah, and I'm gonna just go ahead and wax both of them together. Because Black Flames keeps going on both. Honestly, he does have pretty decent AoE. I didn't really take that in consideration. He does have pretty decent AoE, so he's kind of chunking both of them together. But he's solely focused on this one here, as we see. That's where his line is going to. But this buddy here is getting hit because he's pretty much even. So they all technically at that point die together. You know, GG's, I guess. Two birds, one stone. But like I said, bro, I love playing this game. It's one of my favorite tower defense games. We got a lot more to cover. If you haven't seen your raid be posted yet in regards to how to solo it, don't worry, it's coming. Again, all of them are going to be there. It will be a minute till I get the unit specific and unit preset ones. I did want to get Mythic Freedom down and out the way because that one people are actively farming and they want to know how to beat solo because I see that one more than enough. They're wanting to get Luffy and get his, materials, straw hats, the rubber, like they want to get mythical freedom done. So that's why I did that one first. Um, but if your raid's not out yet, be on the lookout, bro. I promise you, I'm gonna be covering it. Okay. So we will see y'all next in Crystal Caverns. Till then, peace, peace.